And a little glimpse, a little feel of basketball fever. These fans are feeling it in anticipation. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Klay Thompson.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his...
He's checked in for Dallas. Then for the Grizzlies. Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Kennard in for Wells.
Hey, I got John Moran, this little boy.
Last group stage game, it's very important for him to have a great performance.
Hey, screen.
Happy with his team's position in this final group stage game. All you can ask for is a chance to advance. Remember, MP's made it known he wants to lift
Get that
NBA
board,
cup.
AD.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Mavericks leading by 10. And Sean, we know you are so connected and on top of so many great stories and players and trends in the NBA. I have to ask, what is your... It's like I'm talking to my teenage daughter. What is your screen time like? You've got to be in front of that computer and clearly in front of your phone every minute, or at least most every minute of every hour of every day.
It's not as high as it needs to be, Kevin, I'll tell you that much. And thankfully, it's not always like that, but certainly at the biggest times of the year, free agency, draft, trade deadline, it is certainly up there, almost in the 19 to 20 range. Kevin, what's your screen time? I feel like you might have a high screen time. You want to be plugged in. I know it.
I take 2 months off in the summer, but for those 10 months, it's 7 days a week, a lot like you. But I know how much happens in the offseason. That's my interest in sitting next to you here courtside tonight, is that you're watching this game, but your mind is always thinking about this and that, and it never ends. Like, you must not get much sleep. You cannot get much sleep, right? My goodness.
We do get sleep, but your off-season is my season, Kevin, and I want to make sure as we get this season going, I'm able to inform you.
And you always do. You always do.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. To the paint, here's Washington, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
The Grizzlies shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And he can't get the first one.
The explosiveness of Moran is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Jackson, he's checked in for Eden. Pass to the prodigy. Takes a three. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And as the group stage starts to wind down, here's what the standings look like so far.
And I'll tell you what, how about the level of excitement this tournament has brought to the NBA regular season? Can't wait to see how it finishes up.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Martin's checked in for Davis, and Irving subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Pippen comes in for John Morant. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride It certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Here's Jackson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
Here's the prodigy, guarded by Pippen. Here's the prodigy. Oh, my goodness, the slam!
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And the call will go against the prodigy. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for the prodigy. Mavericks leading by 7, and the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
And think, 3 of the top, 5-6 players, we got Doncic. You know, we've got Porzingis, of course, who is such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
Well, you and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got the prodigy. Martin is out there with Christie. Then there's Irving. And it's Washington in at the 5 down low. Pippen with it. Now defended by the prodigy. Over Martin. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Pippen.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Pippen with the steal. For 3. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. From 18 feet away. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
And they go to the intentional foul.